Hello, I'm Neil Bradshaw and I'm running for Mayor of Ketchum. Community is our single greatest resource, and we need to open the doors to City Hall to all in our community. I see City Hall's role as being a partner with our community. It's about putting a welcome mat outside City Hall. It's about City Hall asking, what can we do to help? How can we work together? That's what being a partner with the community is all about. I'm running to bring this kind of community-inspired leadership to City Hall.
So when it comes to housing, what are we going to do about housing?
We need to create a housing plan that brings more diverse housing choices to our community.
You look at the dots there and you can see that housing's a big issue for us, and yet we're doing nothing. And one of the things that really motivated me to run for Mayor of Ketchum was the fact that through the Ketchum Community Development Corporation, which I started along with a bunch of other volunteers, we worked on a number of different projects. Northwood Place housing development raised $8 million of tax credit housing. I know when people are encouraged to help, they can do amazing things. I've seen that.
The biggest obstacle that we've faced is that there's nowhere in this town for people to live. So I do believe that we have a shortage of tradespeople because of our housing shortage.
I applied for an apartment at Northwood. I was in a difficult position with my business, and I hate to say I started one in 2007 that was in the construction industry, which, if you can imagine, wasn't great timing. So I had several years of trying to get a business off the ground, qualified for Northwood, lived there for a year, and I think now this is a permanent home.
We have some amazing events that exist, but there sure is a whole lot more we can do, because events bring people, let's face it. There's no argument about that. Broaden out the summer business and stretch it into the shoulder seasons a little bit more and keep some of our local businesses firing.
So anything that brings people together in the community, I think is awesome. And it's like we have the big events that are kind of tradition and staples, like drilling of the sheep and some of those. But yeah, I'd love to see even smaller events that just get people together.
I want to foster social, economic, and cultural vibrancy so we really can be a city for all seasons.